What's good, guys? This is the best duplication glitch in the entire game right now, and don't worry if it seems too hard for you guys, because I'm about to break it down step by step for you. Alright, what's good, guys? So of course I am talking about the pillar duplication glitch right now to get the new Coralum ingots over here, which is the best item in the game currently. And I have not made a video on this glitch, even though I make videos on all kinds of glitches on my channel, because this was simply too hard and I couldn't figure out how to do it. However, I found a bunch of new methods to make this very easy. So if you guys have been having trouble and not been able to do this before, or you think it's patched, this is definitely the video for you. So I'm just going to hop straight into it. This is what the glitch is supposed to do. You're supposed to get on this pillar and like find the place to vibrate, and you'll like be able to place a bunch of things which you can break and then get the materials back. However, as you guys can see, I'm not vibrating, so I'm like a vibrator out of the batteries right now. I don't know how to vibrate. However, one thing I did figure out how to do is if you go into your graphics settings and if you turn your max FPS all the way down, I saw someone in a Reddit post do this, you can actually vibrate very easily. Like, you can find it super easily. I pretty much find it instantly every time. There we go. Look how fast I find it. This is what it's supposed to look like. You can tell it's working if the base info in the top right keeps blinking on and off. So that is a very easy way to get that set up. Now I'm going to tell you how to get the pillars set up. So we're going to turn our FPS back up just for video purposes, but I'm going to lower it down later. And we're pretty much just going to speed run doing this because this has been in the game for a while. It hasn't been patched, so you guys have probably seen some videos on this, so I'm not going to spend too long. However, you want to make sure all of your building materials besides the wood is in a chest. So any nails you got, any circuit boards or hexalite or coralum ingots, anything you build needs to be in the chest except wood. So you're going to need wood for the pillars, that's why I say except wood, but whatever you're duplicating, the items need to be in the chest. So if you're duplicating something with wood, you're going to have to put the wood in the chest too. That's just how it works. Now remember, you can duplicate anything that you can physically build in your base, so you can duplicate anything you see here. However, I'm just going to duplicate this advanced civilization workshop right here because it gives you ingots, it gives you hexalite, it gives you circuit boards, and it gives you nails. So keep an eye on how many coralum ingots we have right now. We have 200 just from duplicating, so I'm going to be duplicating this specific item right here. Now let's get into actually doing the glitch here. What we're going to want to do is get a wooden pillar. However, it's kind of hard to know where to put it and how to do it and everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for the long pillar. As you guys can see at the very top of your screen, one of these wooden things is longer than all the other ones. It's kind of hard to see, but we got it right there. So we're just going to face that exactly towards us, and then we're going to turn it to the left 7 times. So for me, it's down on the little scroll bar on the mouse. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then we're just going to place our crosshair perfectly on the blue line right here and place it down. So that is a very easy way to do that. Now remember, guys, make sure you have no foundations here. You want no foundations here, and it's a lot easier if you're on flat land. Currently, I'm in the middle of my glitched base right now, which I have a few videos on my channel right now on how to get down here if you want to get down here. And also, just real quick before we continue, I'm placing a little bonsai tree down here along with a sign if you want for every single subscriber we get in these videos. So if you want a bonsai tree, make sure to sub up, and if you want me to write your name, just comment your name and I'll put a sign next to it too. But let's get back to the glitch. That's not the main point of why we're here. I just had to throw that in real quick. So if we want to test that this worked correctly, we want to go to graphics and we want to turn down, oh, not that, we want to turn down our FPS all the way down to 30, and then we can just hop on the wooden bar, and look at that, I found it so quick. Once we got that correct, we're going to want to build a second pillar just like the one out here, a little bit more inside of our base. So what I like to do is look at the middle, and the second that pixel touches the first pixel, you can see I'll zoom in the editing so you can see a little bit more what I'm talking about, but it's hard to explain. Right when the middle just touches just like that, we're going to build that and then get rid of the first pillar. So now when we climb about halfway up, we should get a little lag effect perfect. We want to make sure it's right on the edge of the base. It's kind of hard to get to the exact position. There we go. And our base info at the top right will start skimping just like that, and it will go in and out. Now remember guys, you move a tiny bit while you're doing this, so I'm completely still right now, but still going to push us out, so you have to be a little bit fast. So what we're going to do is go over and build a second one on top of here. It doesn't need to be lined up or anything, just build the wooden pillar, and that will make us be able to place what we want to place a lot faster and a lot further. So I'm going to just get it ready over here so we can place it and not have to worry about the time or anything. And I just want to find that exact spot. Oh, we almost found it right there, and just get ready to place this stuff when we're in the in out section just like this. So I'm getting ready to place it. I got one down right there, but it's kind of hard to spot. I don't have like the best setup right here, but we can just place as many of these as we want. It's kind of hard in my base because I have stuff absolutely everywhere and it's really annoying. But on your base, if you just do this on like a flat area, then it will make this a lot easier, trust me guys. I definitely should have done this in a flatter area, but you can see how it works. I only got 4 down right there, which is definitely good enough. And if you guys do this on a flatter area, you'll get a lot more. So remember, the amount of coralum ingots I had in the beginning was 200. So let's see how many we actually have now. Once we get rid of all of these things, we have 350 now. So that means I messed up on one of them. However, you can do this as many times as you want. Once it's set up, it's permanently there, and you can set this up a lot better than how I set it up too. I'm just setting it up as like a test example for you guys. Remember to make sure to put all of your materials back in the chest once you actually do that, but you can set this up a lot better than me. A lot of people don't have glitch bases like this, so I would definitely suggest doing this on like a better base location on the surface and not in any of these glitch base locations, because it kind of makes it a little bit harder to place everything down. But that is pretty much how you do it and how you do the duplication glitch. Let me know if you guys are able to do this, or if it is a little too hard for you. With the tips I showed you in this video, you should be able to do it. Remember to turn your FPS down, and remember I have a ton of other videos showing all kinds of glitches, tips, guides, all that kind of stuff. So if you want your very own bonsai tree, make sure to sub up, or if you want your name on it, comment your name and sub up, and I'll put a little sign with it there. And you guys can join the Discord if you want to show me your bases. I love seeing your guys' bases in the Discord, or just talk Palworld with a bunch of people. I'll see you guys. Bye. By the way, guys, I said I have a bunch of videos on a whole bunch of different stuff, a bunch of glitches, a bunch of guides, a bunch of all that kind of stuff. But one video in specific, if you want to check out, they all unpatched glitches in the new update. That is for a last update. I will be making a new video on this with all of the new unpatched glitches, but this video is still pretty good. It's 24 minutes long and has a whole bunch of glitches. So if you're still looking for new stuff like XP glitches or base glitches or any other kind of stuff that isn't this duplication glitch, this is definitely the video for you. Just wanted to let you guys know because I get a ton of views on those videos every time a new update comes out. So if you're looking for the best way to get dog coins or sulfur or oil or any of that other kind of stuff, make sure to check out that video, which will be linked in the description. It's definitely one of the best videos I've uploaded recently.